Hey there, everyone. Welcome to a special New Year's Eve streamathon edition of TSCN Wrestling. I am your usual commentator, occasional wrestler, and Commissioner Samuel Lewis. And joining me is special guest commentator Jacob Carpenter. How are you doing, sir?
I'm glad to be here, Samuel.
Thank you for waking up at an ungodly hour for some people to be here with me. I highly appreciate this.
It's for the kids, so you got to do something special for the kids.
It's definitely for the kids. That's literally what we say around here. So here's the deal. For those of you watching the VOD later, there's going to be some weird stuff like the meter at the top and all of that stuff. This is for the Diamond Club New Year's Eve streamathon. Those of you that are watching live, I have put a thing in my about thing, and occasionally something will roll through the chat to give you a donation link and stuff like that. Anything's appreciated. It's for the Children's Miracle Network. We do this for two reasons. One, because no one should be at New Year's Eve alone, and two, because it's for the kids. So consider donating. Now, let's get into the stupid shenanigans, shall we, now that we've gotten the important part out of the way. Today is a special where we are going to have 2 Elimination Chambers matches spread through this. But also I'm multitasking while talking, can you tell?
Not at all.
Yeah, not at all. Can't tell. But we are going to have 2 Elimination Chamber matches. Those will determine the Money in the Bank holders that will be able to either insert themselves into any match that they want to that's a championship match for the bank, for the case that they hold, or they can create one of their choice. So those are the 2 things that they can do for Money in the Bank, because you can't make NPCs work like actual Money in the Bank stuff, so you kind of have to be creative. Anyway, give me a second to set this up, because there's a lot of people to stick into an Elimination Chamber. And then I will explain this as we go. These are like the biggest matches we've ever set up. 6 people. And then finally, last but not least, only Jacob knows this because everyone's coming out in random order. Okay, this is a Money in the Bank match. But the rules for the Elimination Chamber are people will come out in random order until we fill all 4 tanks.
6?
Well, 4, and then 2 people start in the middle of the ring. So those 2 people in the middle have a disadvantage, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. So all of our competitors are coming out in random order. We are using the WWE, and we thank them for their use of their chamber. So coming out first,
the following contest is an Elimination Chamber match and is for the Money in the Bank contract. Making his way to the ring from California, weighing in at 200 pounds, AI Bill M.
AI Bill Meeks making his way to the Money in the Bank Elimination Chamber first. He has been testing out his fighting machine learning technology. Couldn't stand for anything else. And he thinks he can do it against multiple competitors, so that's why he entered, and he goes into the first chamber. The way that this works is you fill 4 chambers first, and then whoever is in the middle has to fight the entire time. It's a bit of a disadvantage, but we'll see.
And his opponents, first representing the Madness from New Mexico, weighing in at 230 pounds, Sinister Kent Fuller.
Kent Fuller, one of the new people that is going to show up today. He is a member of Ritual Misery.
Is he here to wrestle or fire a Kamehameha wave?
Maybe both. We got a very stern thing telling us that they have been watching us from the shadows, and now they're here to fix a few things. I'm not entirely sure what they meant by that, but
treats every match as if it's the biggest one of his career. He definitely plans to steal the show tonight.
And it looks like Bill is having a good time in there.
Bill always has a good time, to be honest.
This is going to be good.
That is a party in the back if I have ever seen one.
And representing the Villagers from Kentucky, weighing in at 228 pounds. the
Thanks, Red.
Amethyst
I appreciate that. I had fun making Kent. One half of the VFD now makes their way. They have been utterly domineering over their time here, literally saying they want to burn the arena down. And thankfully, all they've been doing is doing it metaphorically, but whew, no matter how you feel about how brutal they might be, you have to admit that there is some talent there at least.
From Kentucky, weighing in at 175 pounds, Mighty Mike May.
Mighty Michael Mays makes his way to the ring as, honestly, any challenge like this is almost irresistible for him. He loves challenging himself, and a challenge like this, you know, of course he's going to grab it.
Let's just hope he lasts longer than he did in that fatal four-way.
No need to be mean, Jacob. I will get used to him being mean eventually.
Me too.
Yeah. You wanted to be the mean one.
I did.
You made this choice.
I'm enjoying it too.
Uh-huh.
All right. I love this guy.
Representing the Disciples from Kentucky, weighing in at 223 pounds, Rude Danny Lewis.
Rude Danny Lewis making his way to the ring. It's interesting that he would choose to go for the Money in the Bank. He normally doesn't care about this sort of thing, However, various speculation has been going around the locker room, and a lot of people say that it's possible merely because Kevin is in this, and the horrible beatdown that put him on medical leave has given him a little bit of up and at 'em, so to speak.
But before he can get to Kevin, there's a guy he has to get through first, because he is starting off this match with the next person coming in.
Yes, he is.
This guy is the real deal.
It is amazing that this guy is even here at all after the match he had in Hell in a Cell.
Indeed, it was quite brutal, but he's managed to bounce back, thankfully.
But you have to wonder just what kind of challenge is he going to put up today when it took having to go through the cage twice just to be knocked out in that match.
Indeed.
And from Kentucky, weighing in at 250 pounds, Jacob Warlord Carpenter.
The final combatant goes into the arena. Jacob Warlord Carpenter. He's still possibly going after the sting of losing to the current men's champion, Donovan Atkinson. He fought so hard, only to be literally knocked down from the top of a cage. But that has not stopped him. He wants to go for it again, and the Money in the Bank is the most expedient way to do that. Here we go.
You see friends competing against each other inside the chamber.
It starts with two people, and then over an amount of time that I haven't figured out because it's a video game version and it's a different amount of time. Already going for a pin. That seems a bit early to me. And yeah, he kicks out at one. But over an amount of time, each of those pods, all four of them will unlock and let a random person join the match. But right now, Jacob, what do you think a person needs to do if they have this specific position?
Well, the advantage is going to be whoever enters this match last, because they're going to be hitting their opponents whenever they're at their weakest. So we really got to watch how these two are going to set the stage.
Exactly. That's my thoughts exactly. You're right on that one. And so far, Jacob is setting the stage. These two had a fight in the first episode ever, and Jacob won. And I hate to say it, it looks like it's going that direction again, but we'll have to see.
But it also looked that way in the championship match, too, and Donovan turned that around, so we could be seeing a surprise later on this match.
We could. Now our new man has entered the ring. Kent Fuller has been unlocked from his chamber. Let's see what he can do.
Oh, double boots.
And they join forces to take on Danny. But
and that didn't last long.
It did not.
Perfectly executed.
The dangerous part about this is now so many things can act as distractions and allow people to do things.
He's one step ahead there.
Danny went for Jacob, but Jacob countered it and used the ropes, giving him a slam.
Oh, and another competitor is coming in soon.
Yes.
Oh, that right there will rock you.
Kent showing the kicks he can do on the back of Jacob. Meanwhile, also going for Danny. It's like he's going full-on movie and going after everybody. And now here comes Bill. Let's hope that that helmet got enough data while he was watching everyone fight to figure out what to do with it.
Corey, what's in a competitor's mind when battling inside this mammoth structure?
Adapting to their surroundings. They're surveying the chamber to find out just how they'll
He
annihilate
waited
their
until
opponents.
Danny chased Jacob. That was probably a smart move. And look at that taunt.
Breakdancing.
Jacob smacking Kent against the cage and then slamming him down. Matches like this are sheer chaos. I don't know if we're going to be able to keep track of it all. Danny actually getting into it.
Oh, and that was a vicious blow to the head.
Yes.
I think it's about
Nobody has gotten eliminated yet.
And we could see all 6 competitors here. Oh, maybe not.
And kicks out at 2. There's still a chance. And here comes Mighty Michael Mays making his way.
He'll head to the ring.
He's got quite the choice.
Endless knee strikes.
Leaving the ring now to explore the chamber.
Suplex brings him down.
And Kent pinning Jacob, but kicks out at 1. These are powerful people, and it's not going to be so
Oh, and
easy.
a combo on Bill.
Yes, from Michael and Danny.
Yeah, here's where the mental aspect of the chamber sets in. You have to keep pushing yourself beyond what you
And
thought you
now
could do.
Michael and Bill go on Danny. I don't know. These alliances people are making temporarily insane.
Oh, and that one, a vicious blow onto the pavement.
That floor is exactly like the normal floor. It is, in fact, harder than the mat. So if you're slammed down on that, it's going to do some damage.
One mistake and he could be out of here just as quickly.
Gets inside the ring.
Oof.
And just like that, he said.
And Danny keeps on getting thrown out of the ring, but Danny and Kevin both get thrown out. Michael doing his stuff, though. Oh, amazing. And now Kent gives a knee to Jacob's face.
This might be it.
It could be. No,
No, he kicked out.
kicks out at 2.
What's coming next? Suplex. Very nice. Oh, God.
And all 6 competitors are in the ring.
This is
Now they're not.
Yeah, now they're not. This is sheer chaos. I can't keep track of all of it. Kent's trying
got
to...
a pinfall, maybe.
No, kicks out.
Stopped dead in their tracks with a shot to the face.
Michael using his acrobatics on Jacob, but before he can get on it, Kent takes care of him.
And Bill is taking a break.
Yes, Bill is just leaning back. Might be a good strategy. Maybe his headset told him to do that.
And a tag team from Jacob and Michael onto Ken.
Oh, is he gonna? No, Jacob gets in the way of Michael setting up his move. And now Danny's trying to pin Kevin, get revenge for what he did to him. And
He's out. The last competitor in the Elimination Chamber is the first one out.
Amazing.
What an upset.
Yes.
To the top now.
And by rude Danny Lewis, he came here with a purpose.
Clearly.
If it works, it works. What a drop kick. Does he have him here? And still in this.
And a kick out from Bill.
He is still in this.
I'll tell you this, guys, no competitor here is looking to give in. It's going to take a lot to end this fight.
We are just seeing sheer perseverance. Nothing is being left back.
We might do a New Year's countdown in the middle of this match. I'm just kind of expecting that sort of chaos to be part of the thing.
Into the hammerlock. Back suplex.
He is just reeling from that offense.
But you have to admit, at this point in a Falls Count Anywhere match, there's no way you didn't expect things to be going much worse for him.
And a vicious slam in the mat.
Systematic attack on that shoulder.
But Michael's coming back for more. And he may go to regret that.
Oh!
No shoulders down.
And Jacob's going for the pin. Is this going to do it?
Oh, and Michael is out. And he did last longer than the Fatal 4-Way.
Yes, he did, Jacob. I'm sure that's painful for him. You didn't need to bring that up.
He returns to the ring. Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Ooh, he returns to the ring and gets immediately smacked down.
Wrenching the arm. He's going for the pin.
Jacob clotheslines him, and Kent's just letting it happen because he knows that's one less enemy. And sure enough, Danny is eliminated.
Flipping the script.
The Warlord is on a war path.
Yes.
Figuring out
Is it possible? Could Jacob get the money in the bank and immediately try for the championship again?
This is a hungry individual. Whether he wins or loses, you know he was going to make some kind of spectacle here tonight.
He always does.
Oh, look at the knees.
But he has taken a lot of damage, so it's hard to say.
This could be it.
Now Bill's going for Kent. Let's see how this goes. Kicks out at 2.
Lord, scarily close to 3.
Inverted atomic drop.
Goes for the back.
Everybody's going for the back.
Yes. Yeah, we've got 1 minute. We're doing a New Year's countdown in the middle of this chaos.
Oh, and that could be it.
He's got him pinned. Is he getting out of it? He's not. Jacob is out of this. Now it's between Kent and Bill. Could the new guy get a Money in the Bank opportunity? And he kicks out.
Not claimed a winner yet.
You gotta believe that not wanting to feel the agony of defeat is causing this never surrender attitude. Brutal knee right to the face. And he's still bringing the fight.
If you're him, you've got to be looking to deliver the knockout soon.
He gets sent down to the floor.
And
On the outside now.
No place is safe in the elimination chamber, but the outside is especially dangerous.
Diamond Club hopes you have enjoyed this year.
Yeah! Put your hands in your head right now!
Happy New Year to much of Australia, small regions of Russia, Canal and Micronesia, Vanuatu, the Solomon Islands, Bougainville, Papua New Guinea, and New Caledonia. I need better glasses, clearly.
And we celebrate the new year with Kent winning the Money in the Bank match.
Kent has a happy new year indeed.
Now, we know who is going to be the next person to challenge for the world title, but will he win just like he did tonight?
When will he strike, too? This next match is a match that we were warned about. We got a very cryptic message about it, even. Thanks again to the WWE for allowing us to use their Elimination Chamber. That's very kind of them.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Georgia, weighing in at 270 pounds, Madman Shane Jones.
Madman Shae Jones makes his way to the ring. A man so positive we had to bottle it up inside of a mask through literal rose-colored glasses just for everyone's safety. However, that seems to be one of the things that is up for contention with our next person. They sent us a message saying they didn't like it. They hated the positivity. The positivity would get anyone nothing. But just because he's a positive man, he's a beast.
And here he comes.
This group has already made an impressive showing tonight. Let's see if they can keep it going.
Indeed.
And his opponent, representing the Madness, from Alaska, weighing in at 235 pounds, Antoine Rage L.
Take a look at the talent in competition.
Anthony
here. You can
Rage
see
Lemus
exactly
makes
why
his
the
way
WWE Universe
to
is so
the
amped up
arena.
for this one.
If you look at Shae and say that is the happiest man on the planet, you may look at this man and say he is the angriest.
Sporting a coat that could come from nowhere else other than Hot Topic, he makes his way to the ring.
Aren't you supposed to be nice to heel?
I'm just mean in general.
Thank you, Will. I appreciate it.
Besides, how can I be nice to a guy whose faction took out the Warlord?
You have a point. It's not like you have a bias here.
No.
A competitor who does not know the meaning of the word
But at
quit.
least he has
is
a nice
ready for
beard.
battle.
It's a glorious beard. Here we go, a cage match or a grudge match. Already, I'm already Michael Cole in this business.
I would hate to see what would happen if we get these two people in a cage.
Oh, goodness me, yes. And he's asking him to get up. He's taunting him, but
He may have taunted too soon.
yes.
Across the room from, but unfortunately, he already is. Way to steer clear.
And he goes for it and he misses. Totally whiffs it.
You have to wonder if maybe those glasses are obstructing his view.
Way to hang on. Oh, man, he is fired up now.
And down he goes.
My God, what impact.
Currently got the ref in the way. Fantastic. Goes for the head, though. We saw that happen.
We have to wonder if the ref will continue to have a job after this.
And he's just become merciless here.
He can't allow himself to let up now.
Now they go outside the ring. Countouts. This is a completely normal match. So, and he bounces him off the announcer's table. And is he? Yes, he does it again.
Dangerously close.
Just because he's a happy man doesn't mean he can't give it like the best of them.
Sometimes the fury of a happy man is some of the worst.
The crowd loving the chops as usual. Going for a pin, kicks out at one. It's just got him stuck in the turnbuckles and just letting him have it. Now he's gonna tweak the leg.
We've seen a lot of wrestlers do this in the past, where they go for a body part and try to just damage it entirely. Is that what he's going for this time?
With the drop kick.
Tried to get him with a blood rush to the head, but he got out of it.
He's in a little bit of trouble now.
Now he's trying to hold on. Can he do it? No, he can't. He slams right onto the mat.
And that was taking the attack.
And now
to the
Shae returning the
competition with that
favor.
one.
Yes.
Oh, the knee drop connects.
Seems to really be focusing on the torso and the head for this one.
Knee driven right through the face and again.
And you have to wonder, where has those feet been after being on his face?
Thankfully, he wears shoes into the arena at least before he takes them off. And will this do it? And it will.
That's it.
Happiness prevails.
For now.
For now.
But you have to wonder, is he naturally happy or is he happy?
Okay, Jacob.
I
No.
mean, red glasses are a great way to hide
Here's your
bloodshot eyes.
Madman Shane Jones.
No need to cast aspersions around here.
No contest. Never a doubt. Barely a moment.
Shae will cackle when he hears that, by the way.
Lopsided as they come.
Shae sounds like a cool guy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, lackluster. Viewers did not like that one, probably because it was quick. But quick matches are great for the winner.
Indeed. So next, I mean the thing that we're here for. The other Money in the Bank. So give me a second. Again, I have 6 people to put into this. So we have the women's Money in the Bank Elimination Chamber. Same rules for this briefcase as there are for the other briefcase. You can either insert yourself into a championship match or make one of your own choosing. Let's see who we got for this one.
She's in a fighting mood tonight.
Now this is interesting. Her partner, Jacob, was one of the last people into the arena for this match, while she is the first. I wonder if that's going to make any kind of difference here.
Elimination Chamber match.
Could be.
And is for the Money in the Bank contract. Making her way to the ring from Kentucky, the bruiser, Rebecca Carpenter.
Rebecca Carpenter showed what she could do on Friday, not a mere couple of days ago, whenever she rushed in and took Samantha with all of her talk and smacked her down, mostly with a sledgehammer.
That is the blue lines for you.
And those
They
gauntlets,
come at him hard.
yes, those gauntlets on her fists show just how hard they come.
Makes you wonder if that cage is protecting her or her opponents.
And her opponents, first, from parts unknown, smooth operator, Sam R.A.
Samara, this barred rogue,
WWE's greatest warriors.
has all sorts of tricks up their sleeve. A changeling, actually does both the men's and women's division as a result of being able to shapeshift, but they prefer this form. So
Which makes you wonder, if they win, will they participate in the men's or women's title?
Thankfully, the contract in the briefcase is for the women's title, so we've got that. We took care of that. When you're dealing with magical beings in your arena due to an unstable portal just spitting people out underneath the arena, it's stable enough. Everyone, you're not in danger, mostly.
That's not to be confused with the New Year's countdown.
Yes.
And from out of this world, magical girl J.S. Lee.
A mage gnome from Azeroth, member of the Alliance. She has done some very impressive work in the ring over her career. Let's see if a Money in the Bank is in her future.
Match ahead of her. She plans on proving exactly why she's worthy of big matches like these.
And from another time, one half of the women's tag team champions, the Dragon.
I can't imagine what it must be like.
The Dragonborn Khajiit from Skyrim makes her appearance. Fresh off of a victory on Friday with her and her tag team partner.
Is she a dragon? Is she a cat? I don't know, but she is a champion.
Yes. And of course, just because you're one kind of champion doesn't mean you're not going to try for all the gold.
Lives to compete under any circumstance.
Here comes a true superstar.
And from out of this world, the warrior princess, Joel
Burt, the person that Kissa, or one of the people anyway, that Kissa actually defeated to get that tag team championship. If it were not for her and her tag team partner, Sabise, that belt wouldn't even exist. They literally rushed into the manager's office and demanded a belt, and he made them fight for it, and they lost.
She is blue, da ba dee da boo da.
To say the least.
She knows she deserves to be atop this division, and a win tonight will go a long way towards that.
Thankfully for now, they're separated, so we don't have a complete... But she's staring right at her.
Oh, there's some animosity between these two.
To be sure.
And from Canada, the professional Sam Sky.
Private investigator Sammy Red Skies, all the way from Canada, makes her way to the ring. And I should say that we've got a vampire on our hands. We've got a couple of magic users and all that stuff. I should say, for those of you that are new to our festivities, no, you are not allowed to use any of your powers. That is one of the things that we hold very dear here. You got powers, you can't use them.
But if anyone is up for it,
This is all about sheer strength.
The rest of the competitors are locked in their pods.
And here we
The
go.
first two are starting off this Elimination Chamber match.
This is one of the most devious structures that WWE has ever
With
introduced. We've seen the
with
sheer
a
pain
backbreaker, and now she's
carnage
stretching
that
her
can
back
unfold in a
before
match
she
like
rolls
this.
her off. Now
She
she's
is clearly trying to get rid of her opponent before someone else comes in,
exactly.
which is a smart move.
Looking for more damage here.
Release back suplex.
She's an angry woman, and it is clear.
And she breaks the
But she
count.
kicks out at
just
one.
will not
That
give
was
up,
too
Cole.
early. You got to watch about being that aggressive. You have to be strategic.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Aggression isn't enough. You've got to watch it.
And it looks like the next opponent is coming in soon. Will it be the one she's after, or she will have to wait longer?
Counters. This could be an opportunity.
It's a random generation, so we don't know who it's going to be.
She turns it right around with
But
a-
sure enough,
Someone who can change the
the
complexion
Grudge
of this
enters
match
the
in
match.
a major way. All right, back to it. Returning to the ring.
The Dragonborn makes her way in. She's just watching.
Scoop slam. She's
It goes
enduring
right
some damage.
behind her while she's distracted.
And that's a good way to work out your cardio.
Up handle applied. Into a gutbuster. Nice. And the cover for the win. And the count still
Kicks
short
out
of
at
two.
one. I thought so. Again, with these early pins, they have got to work on this a bit.
They are rushing this way too much. They have several opponents, and that might be getting to them.
To be mentally taxing. Well, only if you let it be, Cole. You can't be worried about what's going to happen inside the
Jolbert
elimination
gets
chamber.
Kissa out of the way so she can focus on Sammy.
In front of you in the moment.
She kicks out at two. But who else is going to join this?
She seems eager to get into the action.
Another person that Jolbert is not happy about, to be honest. It seems to be the group of people that are Jolbert's enemies that are showing up first.
She's sent to the outside.
We promise this is not rigged. We definitely have set this on random.
Saying not today.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Normally, enemy of my enemy is my friend, but that's not the case in an elimination chamber.
In these chambers, everyone's your enemy, even the ref.
We have had ref injuries at some point.
Pendulum backbreaker stretch.
And she just keeps going for that back. That's gonna hurt.
Nice. Well, that's one way to leave the ring, I suppose. This is a very powerful.
And we can't actually see who's next.
We can't.
Oh, it looks like
But-
it's Rebecca.
A competitor has been eliminated.
Yep, Rebecca has arrived while Sammy has left.
And so, unlike the men's, it looks like we won't be seeing all these competitors in the ring at the same time.
I'm almost disappointed.
Look at this superhuman power. He heads into the ring. It's all over, but the
And it's like Jolbert kind of knows. What?
That's it.
Oh,
You
a
are
surprising
kidding me!
upset.
Nothing fancy.
As quick as she enters the ring, Jolbert takes her out.
Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal. And they just busted out an impactful maneuver. Hellacious power slam. She's starting to look concerned. Here she comes.
And the last competitor is in.
Yes.
This could be it. And she throws
And you have to
the
wonder what
pin
kind of
attempt
advantage she's coming into being the last competitor with two already eliminated.
Yeah.
She wants to be here.
And the others are not in good shape.
Floor now. Oh God, that looked devastating. Flat out power. A deadlift.
Samara went after Janselli. Janselli said
And
no.
that is a slam. From that height, that's going to do some damage.
Showing the disrespect that these two have. They've clearly gotten into a grudge match while the other two are fighting.
Versus a waistlock takedown. Say goodnight.
That's the thing about having even numbers in the ring. Everyone has someone to fight. It's going to be a big game changer once we go down to 3.
Speaking of which, no, kicks out at two. It is not down to 3.
Sent crashing to the floor.
She'll get sent out the hard way.
She's going for it. This could be.
And kicks out at 2 again. We've got a lot of kicks out at 2, but no final results. And Gilbert stretches the back and then slams her to the floor.
Are you kidding me? Incredible. Looking to take flight here. Oh, man. From the heavens.
We have been seeing some impressive work from people that are early in the match. Usually they are the first ones to go out.
Yes.
There she goes for the win.
Now Janselli's going to try to do it. And she kicks out at 2. People are taking so much damage.
She is determined, that's for sure.
That's one way to create space.
Think it's possible that fury about the tag team is still boiling inside of her?
Well, she's already missed out on gold, so she is determined to get it this time.
Getting tossed.
But this match has to have taken a toll. Will we see her continue for much longer?
Samara with that back splash. And now,
off the top rope. And
another splash.
Look at this superstar.
Oh, she's calling for it. She's calling for her to get up, and it connects.
That's got to be it.
There's no way. And she's
out.
Yes, she is out. We are now down to 3.
Oh, right, face right onto the ropes.
And now we're down to 2. Samara has the advantage of being the last person. Kissa has had to go through this. Will this make any difference? We've seen Kissa get out of, honestly, in that first match of hers on Friday. Michael Coling it again, Jacob. That match on Friday, oh my goodness. She got out of quite the straights a couple of times, and she's stretching the arm.
And showing the athleticism.
Yes, you can tell she's a rogue.
But is she taking too much time to taunt? That's the bar, definitely.
Yes, both sides showing themselves.
Head scissors applied, and here come the elbows.
Look how she's raining down those elbows.
Not letting Kissa get up. Probably a good strategy, honestly. Now she's calling for it again.
This is what took out her last opponent. Will it take her out too?
We'll see.
Put money on her tonight. Looking for the victory. 2.
And, oh no, she kicks out.
We see why she's a champion. A move that kicked out the #1 contender, and a move that stopped the #1 contender, and she kicks out of it.
Amazing.
Raking the shoulder.
Looking for more damage here.
And we see her turning it around.
If there's one thing I've noticed with Kissa, she definitely loves tossing people around. That is her style. She likes letting gravity be her tag team partner.
Well, at that height, it's a good tag team partner.
Sure, she wants to be here. On the outside now, one of the most dangerous places to be in the Elimination Chamber.
And tosses her back in the ring. Just ragdolling her all over the place. That advantage seems to be slowly disappearing.
We have to wonder, did Samara just gas herself, eliminating her previous opponent, and now has nothing left?
Dominating shoulder tackle.
And now she does her own splash, getting some revenge. But she kicks out at 1.
Are going to get harder and harder to kick out of. Oh, yeah, she is really showing her confidence.
Does a little stretch and then goes back at it.
To defend herself. She has to.
Well, stretching is very ergonomic.
Say good night
There's no way.
Makes the cover.
And there we
And it's
go.
over.
Just conquered the chamber.
The women's tag team champion is now also Mrs. Money in the Bank.
But will she unite the gold?
Indeed. It's possible these ones might be the holders of gold, the ones to watch out for.
Which, speaking of gold, I believe the next match includes the winner of the women's championship.
It does.
Will we see her cash in tonight?
I think according to the rules, she really couldn't because it's not a championship match, but she could. If this were WWE, she could, but I can't pull shenanigans like that to pull the fourth wall back a little bit.
In the division on notice.
And that statement was they're here to win, Saxton.
Yes, we have 1 minute until the next New Year's. Might be able to set this up real quick while we're doing that. Yep. Oh, great. So the button's set for that, so we'll just go, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, buddy.
That is ridiculous. Happy New Year to a small region of South Australia with Adelaide in it. Well, we'll give you something specific at least. And I'll run that freaking timer out now. This is what happens when you set up a button on your soundboard at 6 o'clock in the morning. You don't set it up right. There we go, that fixed it. This next match is an extreme match, and it's a grudge match, people.
The following is an Extreme Rules match. Making her way to the ring, representing the Disciples from Kentucky, the Women's Internet Champion, Tiger Sue.
We saw Danny take out Kevin earlier tonight. Will Sue do the same to Samantha?
It would be quite the statement. It would be the VFD falling from their highest that they've ever been at.
And Samantha's already taken quite the beating recently, so we don't know exactly how that's going to play out tonight.
Yeah, we don't know if she's 100% or not. But Sue, a person that normally doesn't take to things like this, even ambushed her backstage the night that they took Danny out and lost. But this is an official match. Different things happen in the ring.
One of the best competitors in the women's division.
And representing the Villagers from Kentucky, stunning Samantha.
Whether you love or hate this competitor, there's something to say about the bonds they built here in WWE.
Listen to the WWE Universe, Michael. They can't stand them.
Of course they can't, Saxton, because
She always has hatred in her eyes anyway, but this feels
And
deeper.
Karen in her haircut.
A lot of fans have been looking forward to this one almost more than the Money in the Bank championships, just because of the utter story that has been part of this.
Which makes you wonder, if she wins here tonight, will she be in the running for the title? Who knows?
Because people can't get championship opportunities just because of that. It doesn't, just because the briefcase now exists does not mean that we stop operating.
One of the most anticipated matches we've had in quite some time. And this woman is the reason why.
Here we go.
And the action can leave you speechless.
And Sue gets the first volleys as she slams her down onto the mat.
Anything you can imagine is within the rules.
Going right in the gut. I should tell you guys, this is an Extreme Rules match. That means that anything can happen. Samantha just came out of an Extreme Rules match with Rebecca on Friday. We don't know if she's 100%, and that could be showing right now.
And Rebecca went out very quickly in her match. So that could.
And Sue's got a kendo stick. But,
oh, right in the ribs.
Samantha took it from her and is immediately starting to beat her with it.
One wicked attack after another.
And breaks it on her.
These are the kinds of attacks that can put a superstar on the shelf for a long time.
What advice would you give to someone?
This is one of those times grabbing a weapon might have been a mistake.
If the creativity usually wins the
Oh, it looks like she's going for a second one.
Find a way to make the stipulation.
If you break one, get another one, I guess.
Measured attack. And now she finds herself only
And now
playing
Sue finally gets her breath back.
Establish yourself back into the match now.
Tosses her into the ropes and whiffs it. But she makes up for it quickly. And now she's got her in a hold. She's got her in a submission hold. She's overextending her. Can she get out of it? She can. She's getting out.
Oh, an elbow to the face.
That's one way to do it.
She's setting something up. Clubbing blow to the back.
Firm control. What a boot. Shoulders down.
Now she's going for a pin. Kicks out at one.
Shows that this is still anybody's match at this point.
You have to work harder than that for the champion.
This one might be headed ringside.
And the table comes out.
A table. An object that has quite a reputation in TSCN wrestling, never actually used for what it's intended.
Range down an elbow in retaliation.
Fine dining?
Makes it work this time. Samantha tries to get out of the ring, probably to take a breather, and Sue doesn't allow for it. Just hits her.
Headbutt to the ribs.
Outside the ring, it seems.
And there is a kendo stick right there. Will it come to play?
Indeed. It's just sitting there like Chekhov's gun. Will it be fired or not?
And that table has not moved.
It has not.
Impressive reversal there.
And now she's going
submission
for another submission move. Is Samantha going to tap, or will she get out of this one too? Nope, she's getting out of it.
But Sue is right back on the offensive.
She begins to stir back up, but doesn't look good.
And then a couple of disrespectful kicks to the butt.
Could this be it?
And now she's pinning her down.
This could be it. And it is.
It is. The grudge continues.
Where Kevin lost, Samantha won.
Let's take another look at these women in action.
Here is your winner, stunning Samantha.
Hey there, Fournier. How you doing, sir? Good to see you.
Absolutely. You love to see someone's determination come to fruition like this.
She may be sporting a Karen haircut, but she clearly saw the manager and got herself a win.
You know, actual Samantha will beat the living daylights out of you.
Probably. Well, actual Samantha ain't sporting a Karen haircut.
That's actually her haircut.
It is now?
Yes.
Oh, well.
You doing it in character anyway. This next one is an interesting match. A new faction. We've already had one new faction show up, but another new faction is making
And is now the contender for the next title.
Yeah. This is a special four-way elimination match. A new group of people are making their way here. They call themselves Game Night.
Yep.
And they want to exhibit what they can do. Their leader, Will, says that they are a talented bunch, and he wants to show them off.
You have to wonder how much they can show off fighting each other.
Oh, are you guys ready?
The following contest is a fatal four-way Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Canada, weighing in at 216 pounds, Coachman K.
Commander Crudge making his way to the arena. This man only knows two things: honor and battle.
But I noticed you did not say victory as one of them.
Thank you, Renegade. This is in fact not a live view of his webcam.
The look of focus and determination on his face. He wants to show the world that he can compete on this high level.
And his opponents, first from the Netherlands, weighing in at 230 pounds, Barker from IU.
At least he's wearing protection.
What are you talking about?
Delivery driver,
Of course, this superstar
Renegade.
always seems to be on.
He has a
Cheering
package
all
for
over
you.
that line for
What
you.
is that package? Pain.
And that was not an innuendo.
Although knowing the Diamond Club, everything's an innuendo.
That actually wound up too perfect.
Yes, at least you're aerodynamic, Renegade.
A man who always considers himself main event material, an uncrowned champion. He wants to show exactly why here tonight.
Here he comes.
And from Tennessee, weighing in at 212 120 pounds, Big the Voice, Shae.
Big Voice Jamie Lewis makes his way to the arena. A man with a voice that you cannot ignore.
And someone that wears shades indoors. But probably to negate the sparkle that comes off of his bling.
This is a guy who
A man who demands you say his name. Say it in the chat. Big Voice Jay! Wrestling fans know exactly where I got it from.
Things are about to get good.
And from Ohio, weighing in at 220 pounds, the Phenom, Willie Scott.
The WWE Universe
And finally, the leader of game night, Willie Scott, makes his way to the arena. He had some interesting words for us. He essentially said he was looking at, let's see, I've got the notes here. All of these old, crusty people smacking each other around in the ring. And he said he's had enough. It's time for another generation of people to show people how it's done.
for this guy, but he is more than ready for it.
Is Will essentially Logan Paul in our universe? Yes, yes, he is.
Now, will he actually show us what's done? Or will he just fizzle out?
Ren, I worked with Will on this. There was not a good beard. We had to go for that beard. Because, yes, I agree with you. It's too thick than normal, but...
Extreme Rules means anything goes and the fight can go anywhere.
And they wasted no time getting at each other.
But pin or submission must occur in the ring.
One of the dangers of an
You gotta
Extreme
wonder
Rules
if
match
this
is it
team
can
actually
very
likes each
quickly
other
turn
whenever
into
they make their debut match against one another.
This shows what having devious intentions is all
Maybe
about.
it means that they train.
Can't hesitate to do what they need to do. What a kick right to the gut.
Tossing their opponent like they're nothing.
Jay tossing Crudge over. Meanwhile, Ren and Will are outside.
And a humongous slam.
The poor
And
ref having to deal with two pins at the same time.
And both of them stopped at one.
Yes. And now Will has Renegade in a hold. Will he get out of it? He will.
He is a sight to behold. Take a picture while you can, everyone.
Now Renegade is slamming Will into the barrier. While Jay just keeps on slamming Crudge into the ring. Now Crudge is getting his own.
This is making me nervous.
And now everybody's out of the ring. And the ref.
Almost slammed him into the barrier on the ring, but didn't quite get it. And now Jay bounces Crudge off of the table.
And the ref just having to keep on counting.
Yeah, Will got a pin, but kicked
How the
out
ref
one.
saw that from the other side of the ring, I don't know.
And now Jay is scooping everything off of the announcer's table. Is he going to do something with this? If he was, Crudge stopped it.
Grudge is showing why he is called the commander.
Yes.
Watch this. This is breathtaking.
And Renegade does an amazing backflip.
Right into the side of the ring.
Use Saxton as a human shield.
Jay was talking some talk, but Crudge shut it up as Will goes underneath and comes back with a kendo stick. Goes for some shots, misses a few, but finally starts hitting.
He'll take them all.
Jay and the Jets. Oh, off of the announcer's table. This poor ref.
Getting dangerously close to ending it all there. Drives his opponent down with a Uranagi.
Battling at ringside can be very unforgiving.
Jay in the chat saying, I always knew game night would devolve into this.
Someone clearly brought Monopoly.
He's got one thing on his mind with that chair, and it has nothing to do with lounging.
And I did not notice it. Someone grabbed a chair.
And he fights it off.
The kick out at 2. As Jay slams down on Will.
That connects.
Is it enough?
And is it? No, it is not.
Now is not the time to wallow in disbelief. Pressure must
But
be
he
kept
grabs
on.
the chair. And he's taking for a walk.
This isn't
Oh.
the smartest thing to do.
Oh, Crudge has put it in the corner. He's got some intent with it, theoretically. This-
He may get the 3 count right here. I think so. Is it on the board? Somehow kicked out.
I thought for sure he was done.
There's 2.
He didn't even let the
You
ref
gotta
start
wonder
the
if that
count.
first
And I think
kick
to
out
get
is
the
what
pinfall,
saved
you
him
have to
here.
try that maneuver one more time. Back in the ring now.
Ren in the chat is going, why am I lecturing Jay? Finish him off.
Could be going into the playbook for submission.
The official action.
Going for a submission hold. Will has Crudge in it while the other two fight. Is Crudge going to be able to get out of this, or does he have to tap?
How do you escape the abdominal?
But he does. He gets out.
Reversal. Can he take advantage? He's got something coming. And I think we just seen.
And Jay slamming Ren onto the ground. That cannot feel good. And
Using the ropes.
yes, using
And
the
the ref
ropes.
did not see it.
Did not. Plus, I'm pretty sure in an Extreme Rules match, I don't,
He steps foot
might
in
be
the ring
allowed.
That might be.
I don't think there's any disqualifications in Extreme Rules matches. So, and
But you
now,
gotta wonder. No honor among friends.
and now Ren is gotten a ladder out.
Evil to reverse.
I guess the next generation that wanted us to show it how it's done showed us how to lose.
Indeed. As Ren says in the chat, go olds.
Right to the kidneys from
There's a reason why they call them the golden oldies.
Or Max, sorry. It was Max Trollbot that said that beautiful line.
shown here.
Credit where it's due. As Ren drops Jay onto the turnbuckle.
Oh, this has turned into a TLC match.
Unintentionally, yes, it has turned into a TLC tables, ladders, chairs.
This is
because
the
there
second
are
time
all
a
three.
table's come out tonight. Let's see if this one actually do something.
He tried to hold him in that submission thing, but Jay was not having it. He said, no, sir.
Into the full Nelson. It's cinched in deep.
He's holding him in a full Nelson. Let's see if Ren can get out of this, or will he have to tap? He's stretching his shoulders. That can't be good for him.
And the commander is just taunting both
Return to
of
the
them.
ring.
That's a sign of a good leader, who's someone that stays out of the way and tells other people what to do.
Nelson locked in pretty good here. Oh, look at the power. That's tremendous power. He gets the break.
Evades their offense.
Jay moving like a butterfly as he gets out of the way of several things, but finally Ren gets his hands on him.
Face first off the knee. Headed to the top now.
Oh, he's going high.
Begging him to get up so he can put
He's
him back
calling
down.
for it.
Going for it again.
And it connects. This could be it.
Could be it indeed. 2 and 3. That's right. Ren is now out. This is Jay versus Crudge. Let's see what happens with
Back to
this
the
one.
ring we go. Outside the ring now. He has no need to rush. Feed off the WWE Universe. This place is starting to rock.
Now Crudge has got him. Gives him a DDT right on the ground. Again, that floor is harder than the mat.
You gotta wonder how loud that voice is gonna be after a blow like that.
Tosses him back in the ring, though. And Crudge grabs the chair.
And the chair's still not used.
Shae does not let him use it at all.
This is not a roster that loves using weapons all that much.
Apparently not.
And look at that power.
Power slam. He's looking shaky at best now. Not what you want to see by any means.
Oh, but he's got the chair. But right to the face. Oh, now he's got the chair. And it connects.
Right in the kisser.
And he's going to keep going. He's keep going to slam him with that chair.
This situation is not where we
And
want
he's
it to be.
putting it right back in the corner again. Oh, but a sledgehammer's now in
Yeah,
play.
Shae now has a sledgehammer, but
He had a sledgehammer.
he had a sledgehammer indeed.
This one's over. Tap
He's got him in a submission move. Either Jay taps out from this or he gets out. What's it going to be? He can't take this for much longer. He's overextending everything. But no, Jay is getting out of this.
And he goes back on the offensive.
Section. And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Crudge knocks him into the ring, goes up top, and an elbow, but no one's
No
home.
connect. He has spent so much of this time high-flying over the ring. You gotta wonder, is that a good strategy? Nope,
And he's
it is
out.
not.
He tapped out. Jay is the winner.
Now let's take another look at one of the best fatal four-way matches we've seen in a long, long while.
Here is your winner, Big the Voice, Shae.
And we are looking at the last superstar standing in this matchup.
Big Voice Jay is the winner.
He is clearly the enforcer of the group, and he has shown us why here tonight.
Amazing. Now, this next match is a highlight of the people in the women's division that didn't get to do the Money in the Bank. Thought it was only fair.
Basically, we wanted them to have something to do too.
Yes, Jacob, thank you. Ren says, suck it, Will, and says, no, that's over the line, and then proceeds to put something in the swear jar. Amazing.
The other half of the tag team champions.
Indeed.
Her partner's already seen victory here tonight. Will she join her?
Making her way
Indeed.
to the ring from another time.
So far,
Of the women's
no pair-ups have actually won all their matches here tonight.
The Judge. I'm Amy.
We're looking at some of the most intense
Harani
competitors in all
making
of
her way to the
WWE.
ring. The Scarlet
Taking
Judge,
one of the most
defender
anticipated
of
matches
more of.
ever.
Title defense or not,
Yes.
she will
Why did my
always
brain
be
go
in
dumb
the
on
ring.
that one? Defender of Morrowind. accepted the title from someone else, and now even though she travels all of Tamriel, she still defends Morrowind. I've got to admit, both of them wear the belt well.
They do.
And of course, they are both Khajiit, hence why they're called these ones.
And her opponents, first, from out of this world, the Hunter.
Savis, undead hunter of the Horde of Azeroth.
Who can somehow see where she's going with that over her eyes.
Tag team partner of Joelbert. And given who else is in the ring, oh yeah, there's going to be some animosity going around. And as long as a Undertaker, spoiler alert, this is an Undertaker entrance, we're probably going to be doing the New Year in the middle of it.
It's an entrance where one person can start the entrance in one year and end in the next.
Which is exactly what's about to happen.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Happy New Year!
Diamond Club hopes you have enjoyed this year.
Yeah! Put your hands in the air right now!
Happy New Year, Queensland, Australia, small regions of Russia, Borgensville, Papua New Guinea, regions of Macedonia, Northern Marino Islands, a small region of Antarctica, and Guam.
Happy New Year. And the interest is still going.
Told you. Micronesia, sorry, not Macedonia. I'm literally looking at my tablet over here, and the text be small.
And from parts unknown, the Warlock T.A.B.
Tav, the warlock from Baldur's Gate, makes her way into the ring. Always been an interesting figure, to say the least.
More directions for your enemies to attack you from.
But will she get in the way of the bad blood between her opponents tonight?
Indeed, it almost feels like it's someone walking in the middle of a grudge that maybe you don't want to get in the middle of.
One of the top names of the entire women's division, and she plans on showing exactly why here tonight.
That hurt my back just watching it. I will send her the bill for my chiropractor.
Corey, how important is it
And
for
of
a
course,
superstar
they
to use
go
their
eat each
surroundings
other
to their
almost
advantage?
immediately.
Wasted
Since
no
there are
time
rules,
whatsoever.
Anything can be used as a weapon against your opponent.
Anything can be used in an attack when an individual is driven by malice and fueled by rage. It's a battle of attrition.
Adrenaline makes you do crazy things. She re-enters
Tosses
the
her
ring
into the
now.
corner.
Knife-edge chop.
And you have to wonder if she missed that kick because of the things covered in her eyes.
Getting set up for something in the corner.
Has not stopped her before.
Buster.
Sweeps the legs. Crushing double stomp.
These two have made it clear Tav is in the way.
Indeed.
The arm wringer, followed by the leg drop.
But Tav will not be deterred.
Tiger suplex. Ooh, what a forearm club. Kick to the gut. Here's the setup. Powerbomb. Looking for the
Is this actually going to work? No, she kicks out at
Still
2.
has life.
so close. That could have been it.
Some superstars are understandably hesitant to exploit the no disqualification stipulation.
Then they need to go wrestle a different match. This is the kind of match where you need to cross the line before the opposition does. If a superstar wants the W, they need to overcome
Savis and
uh,
Tav
hesitation.
having a thing, but Ronnie says, I want some of that.
And now they're just running around. Again, good for cardio.
Nice scoop slam.
Almost hit her on the side of the ring, but not quite. By the way, did you know, according to scientists that have come between me, between TSCN wrestling and frog wrestling, that is in fact the hardest part of the ring.
Ooh. And I think nobody knows it better than our performers here tonight.
Savis gets thrown back into the ring, and then Tav gets thrown back into the ring. And
some
Harani is,
taunting.
yeah, she's laying the law down.
She's sent flying into the corner.
But now Tav is going on the offensive. But wasted too much time taunting.
Rolls through. Oh, gets
Some
it in.
amazing moves from Harani, showing what kind of rogue moves she's got.
This is where great cardio makes all the difference, helping you stay alive deep into the match.
I like how she just decides to
Taking
kick
it to
her on her way
floor.
out of the
What's she
ring.
gonna do?
Tried to use the chair, but
Oh!
was not allowed.
Tav jumped out of the ring and missed.
Yes, that was not good for her.
Answering back.
Big forearm.
Our high flyers are face planting left and right.
Now Harani's finally getting to use that chair on her target. Tav only let her get 2 smacks before she went for her, though.
Goes under the
Now
ropes
she
to get
throws her
back
in the ring,
inside.
so these two can have their fight again. Oh! Harani gets slammed into the steel stairs.
That's definitely revenge for that chair.
Heading back to the ring. Solid punch.
And a choke slam right down onto the arena. The malice involved in that.
What power.
Oh, is she going to?
A tombstone.
Yes.
She just created a prime opportunity.
A move that has actually even cost the great Hulk Hogan a match.
Indeed.
How close was that?
That was about as
And-
close as it could get without an
Oh, she was about to drop her on the
And you
chair,
see
and
the
she
punch look now.
reversed it.
Such impactful offense couldn't gain a pinfall. Got with a drop kick to the knee. Reversal. Can she capitalize? Scoop slam. Face first. Set up.
Oh, here comes her submission move she likes using.
Tremendous amount of
Is
Will
Tav
it
gonna
work?
have to tap out?
Can she hold
This
on?
doesn't look
This is
good.
absolutely excruciating. It's hard to watch. She should tap.
She doesn't need to go too far. This is gonna destroy her.
She is trying to
But
push
yet
out
she
of
gets
it.
out. She's taken so much. But that gives Savis time to get a sledgehammer, but she only got 1 shot in.
Octopus
And a submission move
is
of her own.
applied.
This is What is she going to do here? Is she going to tap out?
No, Savis gets out of it.
Creating the break.
Uh-oh, this is just vicious. We got a cover.
And Tab is out.
They were clearly trying to get her out of the way for their own grudge match.
Exactly. We kind of saw this one coming, didn't we?
Yeah.
And now a pin. No, kicks out at 2.
Can somebody tell me what it's going to take to put her away?
She's got a choice of weapons here. She goes for the chair. So he's trying to get out of the way.
You can see it in these superstars' faces. They're in serious pain at the moment.
And now she's going for the sledgehammer.
And it connects.
She covers for the pin. She pops the shoulder up and
Well, she kicks out at 1.
Indeed. That wasn't enough. Maybe she'll do some more damage.
Oh, and another blow.
And taunting her while she's at it. But she goes down again and doesn't connect. And doesn't connect again. She misses twice. And it's costing her now.
European uppercut.
Oh, and she's going to go up the top rope.
She's calling for it.
Havoc-filled triple threat. You're going to take some big...
from the middle.
And down she goes.
A vicious Hurricanrana.
Steel chair.
And now she's taunting her with the chair. Using weapons more than the previous match did.
The animosity is here tonight.
Indeed. And
Once Tab was out, they brought out the weapons in full force.
what a splash.
This could be it.
No!
Has the incomparable power to kick out before the 1 count.
When both of us do it in the same tone, it's so gorgeous.
She's your best weapon, but the match still continues. These string of attacks are keeping her off her game.
Yeah, she needs to revise her methods quickly.
Fighting back with a counter.
Followed by a leg drop.
What energy in the arena tonight. Target acquired.
I almost wonder if they just won't be satisfied until they totally destroy their opponent at this point.
And another chair. You have to wonder why she didn't just grab the one that's already in the ring.
Sometimes you want a fresh chair.
But going for that chair may have cost her an opportunity.
Indeed. And they collide in the middle. Nothing comes of it. But she makes up for it with that leap.
And now she's climbing to the top turn.
She's going to the top again. What's she going to do this time? Another splash.
And it connects.
Find the nearest exit. It's over. Is it enough? The cover.
And 3.
And that's it.
It's enough. Karani wins what became a one-on-one grudge match between the two.
We saw there in the triple threat match.
Poor Tab. Poor Tab.
All they wanted was her to be out of the way, and they got it.
Here is your winner, the Judge, Hein Amy.
As exciting a triple threat match as we've had here in WWE in recent memory.
Elimination matches are absolutely a cruel mistress, but they certainly found a way to overcome such a challenge.
These ones are the ones to look out for. They have utterly dominated today. We have one final match for you guys. And depending on how long it goes, we may get to have some after talk. This is just a friendly exhibition match. Essentially, the commissioner said, well, there's 2 people left out of this, and it doesn't seem fair that they don't get to fight. So, how about it? This isn't for a title. This isn't anything. This is just a friendly fight. It probably will be anything but friendly. But we'll see.
making his way to the ring from Kentucky, weighing in at 164 pounds, the Boss, Samuel Lewis.
The man that put everything together, he wanted to make an appearance tonight just to have some fun.
You gotta wonder, this man will still be laughing by the time this is over.
He laughs at everything.
This match has everyone backstage buzzing. He is an exciting competitor to watch. This guy is ready for a fight.
Now you gotta wonder what kind of shape Donovan's in tonight after his Hell in a Cell match.
Weighing in at 260 pounds, the men's internet champion, Donovan.
As you said, Jacob, Donovan just came out of a Hell in a Cell match with Jacob Warlord Carpenter. He won it, but they still brutalized each other.
But the Warlord came out of that match and still managed to take out a third of the competitors in the Elimination Chamber match. So maybe he's in better shape than we thought.
We'll just have to see how this one pans out.
And is he ready for Kent whenever he actually makes his title shot?
Indeed. We can't say this too loud or he'll yell at us over here at the commentary, but will he still have the belt by the time Kent goes for it? I don't know. Ritual Misery seems pretty strategic. We'll have to see. The fun about a Money in the Bank is that you do not have an amount of time you have to keep it and then cash it in. You can wait. And people have in the past.
And even with this being a non-title match, the mood always changes when a champion enters the arena.
And whatever you thought about this competitor before they gained their
Donovan
title
is already brutalizing poor Samuel.
Indeed. He told him not to hold back. This was still a match. Forget that I'm the boss. Go for it.
You gotta wonder if Samuel spent too much time managing the business to be in this ring.
Isn't on the line. That does mean there is no champion's advantage here.
He's only been in 2 matches at this point because of all of that business.
Dropped on the knee with a gut buster. Drops the hammer. Right on the lower back. He isn't finding any space to recover. Yeah, and every attempt to fight back's being negated. And this match will head back to the ring.
Donovan had time to taunt, get out of the ring, taunt, get out of the ring, taunt, and then come back before he could get up. This isn't looking good.
What kind of other job out there is there where you can get paid to hurt your boss?
Front face lock applied. It's about to get more painful. And this has got to be it. Shoulder shoots up before
No, he kicks out at 1.
Massive effort to overcome the
and gets out of the way.
And there he goes. Back with the offensive.
Dude, maybe he can get his own momentum going.
But Donovan quickly shuts that down.
And drops him back on the rope again. But he gets out of the way again. They both went for each other and missed.
Carving across the face. Getting tossed around. This is it.
Samuel's always interesting because he doesn't really fight like a wrestler. He fights like a Victorian brawler.
Gas left in the tank. The sound of this crowd is deafening, and he's asking for more.
Okay, consider that.
He should ask for a little less. That taunt went a bit too long.
He's lining him up.
Samuel's in trouble.
Yep, he's calling for it, and down he goes.
This could be it.
He just created a
Could be.
opportunity. So there's
Sure enough.
Poor Samuel. You gotta wonder, what was he thinking getting out in the ring tonight?
Let's take another look at these guys in action.
He fought like a Victorian brawler, but sank like the Titanic.
I can't even be mad about that. Showing why he's the champion. Honestly, everyone expected this.
This is a performer of the highest quality. But how long will he be able to keep this up?
Indeed.
Because Kent could very well make his title shot a next title match a triple threat match.
He
With
could.
2-on-1, Donovan's chances might be running out.
He could. If he found someone else, he could set up those parameters and make it happen. A bunch of interesting things to think about. Anyway, interestingly enough, that is all of our matches that we had planned for tonight. We are going to officially end it, but for those of you that are live on the stream, I obviously have a plan, so keep with us, but we are going to officially end it for the VOD, so stay with us. Jacob, thank you for joining me as special guest
absolutely.
commentator.
Glad to be here.
We might need to talk off air. This was kind of fun. And we will see you, for those of you that are new to this, because there are quite a few of you.
Myself included.
Yes, including you. We normally do this the last Friday of every month over at TSCN Sam on Twitch, and it's always at 6 p.m. Eastern. However, you can also find it at tscn.tv/wrestling, where you can find all of the VODs, including the story updates that I do in between things, just so we don't cram too much and we can focus on the matches more, you know. Makes sense. You get the story in the story updates. Anyway, thank you everyone for joining us. And for those of you live on stream, stick around. We've still got some stuff to do, but we're officially ending it here. See you guys.
Have a good day, everybody.
And support us at the $5 level. And thank you for your support.
This has been a production of the Samcast Network, TSCN.TV. What's your passion?
Diamond Club hopes you have enjoyed this program.